Time almost up. McAllister can have the long-range drop goal attempt.
No, not got the legs.
Still time. He's carried it dead. Drop out from the 22. It's about all over, unfortunately. One last throw of the dice, maybe. 30 seconds remain.
Well, it's all caution to the wind. They've really got to get back down there, and it's do or die in these last few seconds for the All Blacks.
What a performance by the French. Well, McDonald scragged to the ground by Dozion. Leonard from McAllister. Muliaina. Rakathoko. Cal Heyman. But the French defence is just driving them back. Time and time again. Leonard. McAllister. Luke McAllister. Backwards. Soialo. Andrew Hoare. Lost it forward. It's over. Bellassard runs to the touchline. France 20. The All Blacks 18. Upset number 2 in the quarterfinals of the Rugby World Cup 2007.
There's President Sarkozy, I think that's his name. Well, France have defended their hearts out. They got a couple of lucky breaks. A sin-binning of McAllister that wasn't warranted and got away with a forward pass. But the All Blacks make their earliest exit at a Rugby World Cup ever. This man, Ali Williams, was the All Blacks man of the match in my view. He was outstanding. But the French talked about 99. They were going to draw motivation from it. They got it all right, and they got the victory.
Well, I'm pretty sure they would have seen the motivation that England got over Australia. Favourites also to go through the next round. Took a leaf out of that book earlier watching this match this afternoon and thought the Aussies can do it, but why can't we? And they have put in a sublime performance. Pressure stuff all the way through. Took their chances, and they've come out on top of a disappointed All Black side.
Well, almost hard to believe. That's happened. 20 points to 18. There's Al-Assad.
Scenes of jubilation for the French at full time. And why not?
Even as so much heartbreak for all the New Zealand supporters who've made the long haul here to the Northern Hemisphere.
I'd say they'd be shattered.
Well, they'll be in disbelief, I guess, just as they were in '99. Just looking around the stadium, there's lots of French flags flying, and so there should be. With lots of patches of black, and they are sitting very quietly.
Let's hear from Richie McCaw.
Well, Richie McCaw from Conservative. That must be a terrible blow through. What's your immediate reaction?
No, I'm not sure. It was a hell of a test match. Yeah, I've lost words really. The French, you know, as we always knew they could in the second half, up the tempo a wee bit. We sort of perhaps lost a wee bit of composure. Thought we got it back there, but we just can't afford to do that in a quarter-final.
They just seem to have that ability to come back at you, don't they? I mean, it's not the first time they've done it in such a big match.
No, tell me about it. Yeah, I can't explain it, mate. You know, we believed we had the goods at half-time. We talked about wanting to keep the tempo up and play our game. Perhaps got lulled into playing a bit of ping pong in the first half. Yeah, mate, just one of those days that you want to forget.
I know it's very difficult for you, but I mean, how big a blow is this for New Zealand rugby? I mean, you've been such overwhelming favourites for this tournament for so long.
Yeah, I guess we have, but you know, we knew that. We tried to prepare as such. You know, we've been in big matches before, and you know, these guys play a lot of rugby, but you know, big matches is where you got to play. Everyone's got to stand up, and perhaps as a team today, we were a second best team.
Richie, thanks for coming to talk to us.
So the French continue their celebrations. Shattered man Richie McCaw.
Well, the World Cup, it brings out special deeds on these special days. And the French can stand up and say that this was their day.
It doesn't Argentina seem a long time ago now?
It does. Well, Grant, I think they sat back and said this is not good enough. We've got to rectify it and give credit to Laporte. Somehow he's managed to put this team out here today, and they've come away with a huge victory.
Well, we did talk about points at the beginning of the second half, how crucial they were, and France got them, and then they got the match.
Rafael Ibanez, how satisfying is that?
Well, you know, it's a win. I think it's a good win. We make them play on the wrong way. I think we were really brave, and we, you know, when the team spirit is there for the French, you know, it's difficult to stop us.
13-3 down at the interval. Did you think the match was getting away from you?
Well, you know, with the such a score, you know, especially at half time, and the way the All Blacks play in the first half, we needed some big effort to come back into the game, and this is what we did.
And you seem as a nation to have this ability to turn the matches around against New Zealand.
Yeah, well, you know, the All Blacks, great team. They were the favourites on this tournament. We had some tough moments during the game, but I think the whole, you know, the way we play with some commitment and bravery. I think this is what made the difference today.
And a quick word: a Northern Hemisphere semi-final next weekend.
Yeah, it won't be the Three Nations like everyone was expecting. We were not really happy during the week before the game, hearing that it would be just a contest between teams from the Southern Hemisphere, and you see England and you see France in the semi-final. So I think it's great news for the Northern Hemisphere.
Well done tonight.
Thank you.
Rafael Ibanez, the captain of the victorious French side, who've done the job again of the All Blacks at a Rugby World Cup. Those magnificent scenes if you're a French supporter. Heartbreak for the All Blacks.
Well, I've got to say this, Hamish. The French are going further, but referee Wayne Barnes shouldn't, because he missed too much tonight. Offside at Rucken Mall on frequent occasions when unpunished by the French. Forward pass was missed, and that's not just his fault, that's the touch judge as well. And a needless sin binning of Luke McAllister, which was very costly for the All Blacks.
I guess this is the enigma of the World Cup though, Grant. You ride your luck. It was on their side today. The All Blacks really just weren't good enough to come back under that onslaught. A couple of decisions didn't go their way.
And it just seems they had one method, really, which was sort of through the middle or around the fringes.
You pick and go, but didn't exploit it. Controlled possession, but those vital times just turned it over to the relief of the French.
Bernard Laporte, fair play to him. He picked the team to win this one, and they've done the job. 2018 over the All Blacks, 2 tries apiece. France to play England in the semi-final. New Zealand are going home.
Just looking at those stats, look at the number of tackles that France had to make, but a lot of that was in the close quarter stuff. So while it expended energy in many ways, it didn't always test the French defence. Handling errors by the All Blacks, 10. That was costly also. Set piece possession, very good. All Blacks at scrum and line out tonight. Ali Williams was dominant. They had the territory in possession. Numbers, look at that, 72%. The territory normally is the critical factor in the game today. They had that as well, but the ultimate critical one is the one at the top. The score. That's where you want to be on the right side, and the All Blacks weren't tonight.
Well, you can throw the stats out the window, Grant. I mean, that's a game the All Blacks on paper there was a scene should have won.
Well, it was a game where there was so much skullduggery coming into it involving jerseys. That all seems so trivial now.
Well, now can France go all the way? Have they played their final here this evening against the All Blacks?
Well, we're here in Cardiff. I just hate to imagine what it's like in France at the moment.
I hate to think what it'll be like in New Zealand at the moment, Hamish.
I don't even bear thinking about that, to be honest.
Seeing some match highlights here. Now the French rode their luck a bit tonight. As AJ said, there's the sin binning, which was ridiculous. The resulting penalty, and that gave France the momentum.
Yeah, you hit on the head. That was the turning of this match. The innocuous obstruction by McAllister, and things started to go downhill from there for the All Blacks. And France just grew from strength to strength.
This is a French try here to Du Sautoir. They'd worked the numbers very well on the right-hand side. Well, that tied the match up at 13 apiece.
Good try there by Sorialo. Very happy with his match tonight.
This is how critical was this kick not going over. Get a different view of that. That's the head-on view.
That's the forward pass to Michalak. Good sense there, mind. You heard the communication. Turned, and there was Josion to seal the fate of the All Blacks.
And Alissard, cool as you like. That was the final nail in the coffin. You know the All Blacks are getting desperate, and perhaps they've run out of some ideas. And you've got to start drop kicking at goal from 50 metres.
20 points to 18. France advanced to the semi-finals of the Rugby World Cup 2007.
Well, Bernard Laporte, congratulations. Can you put that into words, just how satisfying that must be?
Yeah, I'm very happy about the spirit of my player, because it was very tough against a good team. New Zealand is a good team. It's the best team in the world since 4 years, and they were the favorite of this competition, and it was tough for us, but we play with a lot of heart, and I am very, very happy about the production of the player.
Did you have to change things around at half-time and play a different game? You know, you came back so strongly in the second half.
Yeah, we lose at half-time, and we have to win. We have to take the ball, to keep the ball, to attack, and we change a lot some player. Now it's okay, but it's not the same for whole match.
And the nation, you seem to be able to do this to New Zealand. One thinks of 1999.
Yeah, but all match is another story, and I am very happy today.
You are very happy today, and looking ahead to next week, a Northern Hemisphere semi-final for you.
Yeah, another game against England now, and it's not easy. We know England; it's a strong, good team. We have to prepare this with pleasure.
A repeat of 2003. You want a better result this time, though.
Wait and see.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Bernard Laporte, coach of France, talking about their game next week with England.
Well, they're going to have some battered bodies to put back in shape first, but they'll worry about that tomorrow. Tonight, they will celebrate. and they deserve to do so.